Hello everyone, I think this is the first video I'm doing with the new camera. Also, it doesn't have a thing where I can look if it's focusing or if I'm even in screen, you know what I'm saying? So please excuse me if I'm actually off screen and you just hear my voice. Alright, let's get into this. Okay, so today I'm gonna do a rant review. This wasn't the plan at all, but we recently watched a movie. I don't even know why we watched it. And what kind of bugged me was that on Rotten Tomatoes it had 86%. So basically, when I read the summary and when I saw the thumbnail of the trailer, I was like, yep, this is going to be a bad movie. I was like, my mind was set on that. But then I saw the rating on Rotten Tomatoes and I was like, this has a better rating than the last season of Game of Thrones. I should give it a chance. And we watched it and it was horrible. So this is a rant review of Stardust from 2007. I don't know why I'm doing this video, I just felt like I had to because this film... Whew, this film. Where to start, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Yeah, this is gonna go hand in hand with my blog post, so we can read that too. It's basically the same thing of what I'm gonna say, but what I'm gonna say, there's just gonna be a few differences. So, first of all, just to get out of the way, the CGI is pretty... but that's of course not like a vital thing that you have to have in order for your story to be good. But I'm just gonna go ahead and just go through the video with you guys. Okay, so first of all, I just want to talk about just various aspects of this film that bugged me somehow. So the first thing that came to mind when even just like in the first few minutes with the whole wall separating a magical world with England, it's just very underwhelming. There's like two people who cross the wall and it just doesn't make any sense at all. Everyone seems to know about the wall and the magical world behind it, and everyone seems... Like, a lot of people seem fascinated by it. No one ever tries to go over it. I find that really unexpected. And when you compare it to other things, like, for example, in Harry Potter, we have portals, which can also be walls, like, for example, with Diagon Alley. But it's hidden. So that's why not a lot of people know about the passage. And then, of course, you have Game of Thrones, where everyone does know about the big wall. But that is actually a believable wall where you can really imagine that not a lot of people would actually cross it because it's such a huge ice wall. But even in Game of Thrones, more people have crossed it than this little wall here in Stardust. It's so small, it has one door. I don't understand this. It's just the world building. World building is important in movies and books because it makes you believe in what you're seeing, and it's important that the worlds have rules within them. You don't just have magic come out of anywhere or just stuff happening just because it has to happen in the plot to help the characters get somewhere. Stardust isn't really using world building in a way that makes it believable or makes it seem like everything was already there. Things appear out of nowhere just for the plot to go forward. Good, we have the candles here, for example, the whatever candles, I can't even remember the name. But it's just a bit, I don't know, it's just that thought up in the moment vibe that I'm getting. So, also the music at times is just, it doesn't really fit. I'll get to that later again, but the character development is so weak that when the epic music comes in, when you are supposed to feel something for the characters, just nothing is there because you have no empathy for the characters because you just haven't gotten to like them at all. Not even like hate them, like I don't know, like some people might really hate the character Walter White in Breaking Bad or Dolores Umbridge in Harry Potter. There's just no background. It's like they're so thin. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so then I want to talk about when the dad of the main character arrives in this magical world. It's the first time, he's the only person to have doggone there, and his facial expression is literal like, I don't really care. Like, okay, cool. Like, really? You come into a magical world and your reaction is this? Your reaction to seeing two tiny CGI elephants stuck to one another like a magical creature is this? What is going on? Like, this is also a thing, like, I don't know if it's the casting or the acting, but something is just off. Maybe it's the costume. the cinematography, the music, I don't know what it is, but this just, it's, The amazement is just huge, and then obviously, look at this amazement. He is finally seeing the most supernatural thing in the world. Is it someone flying around? No. Is it something appearing out of thin air? No. Is it a huge monster? No. It's a very ordinary woman. And now I just want to show you, in comparison to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, when Harry comes to Diagon Alley for the first time. He is literally amazed. He has his mouth open. The music is swelling. You see so many things. You just can't take everything in because it's so amazing. And then back to this, where it's just... the music is similar. The editing is similar as well, which makes it kind of feel like a Diagon Alley Part 2. Kind of like a ripoff. But the atmosphere isn't there at all. Sorry. Okay, and then of course we get the women. I think I'm going to talk about misogyny or something like that in a minute. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm wasting all this time on this film. Like, when we finished watching that, all I wanted to do was just like forget it. But I had written down so many notes of like infuriating rants on this like piece of paper. I was like, I have to do something about this. Oh, I love ranting. Okay, I'm just gonna show you the cringiest scene you've ever seen. Maybe there are more cringy scenes in here, but just watch this. And please tell me if it's a good scene, okay?
See anything you like?
Definitely. I mean, what I meant was...
This one costs a kiss.
Oh my god! 86% on Rotten Tomatoes! Help me, please! I can't do this anymore. Then he gets the unexpected, which is 9 months later, he gets a baby. Oh my god, how could that happen?
18 years pass.
Alright, 18 years pass and the baby Tristan grew up. Okay, sure, Ian McKellen. Tell me more epicness here. I'm so excited. I love this character already. I don't know anything about him. Okay, okay, this is the first time we see this character at 18 years old. Let's see what we learn about him in the first few minutes of this film, and let's see if we can sympathize with him. And, is he a likable character? The answer in a few moments.
Knowing nothing of his unconventional heritage.
Knows nothing of his heritage.
But never mind how the infant became a boy.
Okay, never mind how the infant can become. Okay, sure. I don't care at all about his childhood.
This is the story of how Tristan Thorne becomes a man.
Oh, we're gonna learn how he becomes a man, even though he's already 18, which does make him technically kind of a man. I mean, it depends what you define by man. Please tell me what you define by a man. I'm so excited to hear.
A much greater challenge altogether.
Oh, is it a challenge? Let's see them.
For to achieve it, he must win the heart of his one true love.
Ah, he must win the heart of his one true love. Now, wow, I did not know that. Is that really what you need to become a man? Well then, okay, I guess, interesting. Let's continue. Let's see, maybe we'll learn some more about this character we know nothing about until now. We just know that his childhood doesn't matter, and that he's not become a man yet because he hasn't won over the heart of his one true love. Let's see.
Oh no, I just thought I could...
Tristan.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so the characters are so... See, this is why I'm so confused. I'm either like thinking either this is like a parody of fantasy or Lord of the Rings or something, or this is like a children's fairy tale. Because if it's a children's fairy tale, I feel bad because I don't feel like ranting over a children's film because, I mean, children are watching it, it's like cool and all. But even if it's a children's film, like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was a children's film, and that film was very nice. And this is just like cringy. Please, let's watch on. Tell me if you would disagree, please.
Peeping Tom by night. Is there no end to your charms?
Ow! Ow!
Okay, so from this scene we get the idea that he is the underdog and he is not very self-confident and is afraid. Okay, the dork. And so, okay, this is one type of personality trait. Let's see if we learn some more about him.
May I perhaps see you tonight?
No.
And of course we know he's truly in love with this one girl.
Now.
Who is highly manipulative and very mean, and as you can see here, because she makes him lose his job, and he's easily manipulated. So we have it does it go hand in hand? Introverted and easily manipulated. Easily manipulated.
But fortunately for him, nearly every star in the sky was at that moment.
Okay, so the skies are looking. So the skies are conscious beings. In a moment, we'll find out that one of the stars is a woman. Are all the stars women? Or no, because he's also a star at the end. So are the stars just people who died? Or maybe I didn't listen at this point, but like I was bored already of this film at this point, so I didn't really listen to the dialogue. Also, as you'll see in a minute, the visuals kind of caught my attention instead of the dialogue. So please tell me if you disagree of the statements I will make in a few moments.
Looking in earnest at the land on the other side of the wall, where the king of all.
So how big is that,
lay on
like,
his deathbed.
the other side of the wall?
It was
And
a
like,
coincidence,
it's confused.
because it was the king's final act that would change the course of Tristan's destiny forever.
We don't know anything about this kingdom, about this king. We have no interest in these characters, and hopefully we will get some interest in these characters later on. This is very a dramatic death or something, I guess, maybe. Trying to be dramatic death, but we're not invested in any of the characters, so...
Where is Secundus? He's on his
Oh my god. Okay, tell me. Is it a casting? Is it the acting? Or is it the costumes? Because this looks like a parody or a middle school, like, theater play, okay? Please. This is so cringy. Like, maybe I'm just so used to seeing high quality stuff, or at least, like, really bad, worse than this stuff, like Game of Thrones Season 8. Sorry, those are the dogs. Shh. Alright, let's continue.
on his way.
This sounds like a game, like a Lord of the Rings parody somehow. What is this music? What?
Sorry I'm late, Father.
This is so cringy. Is it supposed to be like an Aragorn figure, like a warrior figure? Because it's the casting, it's the acting. I don't know what it is, but it's so off that it hurts physically to watch this. What is going on? Why are they throwing people off the side of buildings? Why are there ghosts? What is their purpose? They do nothing in this film except for commentate and make really bad jokes. And also, let me just say, though, jokes in general in this film are so... Oh my god. Facepalm, like, they... Are they even trying to be funny, or are they intentionally trying to be bad funny? Like... Zoe! Shh! See, the ghosts just make me feel like this is a children's movie. It can't be any other... am I ranting about a kid's film? I don't know. I don't know what I don't understand what demographic this film is for. Literally, I don't know. I don't know. In the genre, it did not say children's film. It said romance fantasy. So I was going for like young adult, but literally, I don't know who watched this film and thinks it's good. And if you do think it's good, good on you. But I just don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, so we have the star falling. Okay, who is this? So then we have these witches all of a sudden. We don't have any rules of this world. We don't have any backstory. We just have, there's a wall. And otherwise, we have no story about their history, about what kinds of people they are. For example, in Lord of the Rings, you have the prologue, and then you get to see all the different types of beings in this world. You see the dwarves, you see the elves, you see all that stuff. Here they're just there all of a sudden and you have no idea where they came from, what they're doing, what they're like, and their motives are just weak, and it makes it again look like a children's film. Right now we're going to go and head off to the main character again and the great plot and character thing. Oh, great. Okay, so as you remember, until now, we have this main character who's introverted, who can't stand his ground, who isn't able to win the heart of his one true love, who's also manipulating him, but he doesn't realize it. And then he's gonna go and get the star for her, to prove his love for her. And so that's what we know about him so far. So let's see if he becomes any more likable anytime soon.
You're the star. You're the star? Really? Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I had no idea you'd be a...
Oh, may I just say in advance that I am sorry.
I can't believe how many times I watched through these clips
Now,
just
if
to
I'm
like
not
gather
mistaken,
them
this
for
means
this
you have
video.
come with- It
Oh,
would be a birthday gift for Victoria, my future
alright, here we go.
But of course, nothing's...
Okay, he's kidnapping an innocent woman slash star because it's a prize for his one true love. I don't know. Okay, so this basically puts the character in the most in a very unlikable place, but he's still portrayed as innocent. And technically, at this point in the movie, when we were watching it at the start, I had recently seen this video online, link somewhere, about abduction as romance, and the moment he put that thing around, that rope around her wrist, I was like, this is going to be an abduction romance, and guess who was right? So yeah, that's really a very fun topic. Alright, let's watch this scene, and the humor, and the amazing editing, and it's so much fun to watch. Here we go. Is anyone laughing right now? Is anyone invested in these characters? I still don't know who they are, or like, I don't know anything about them. I know maybe who they are, like, kind of family. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. It's so. When you watch the first episode of Game of Thrones, they're all so well portrayed and introduced, and this is just like, I don't even care about these characters. I don't know who they are. I don't know anything about them. Is that supposed to be funny? See, this is, again makes me think this is a children's film. The acting is just off. This is, I don't know. Okay, and now we cut to a scene. We don't know, I don't know where we are. I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea where all these scenes came from. But there's a scene where this guy throws these wooden pieces of I don't know what, and it's never seen before, it's never seen again, and lore, everybody! World building, everybody! What is this? What is this?
Yes. Another question. Is my favorite color blue?
Well, viewers, let me tell you what this is. This is an 86% of Rotten Tomatoes. Alright. Alright, here we go. Another scene where something occurs that we have never seen before. Also, please, that's basically... I don't want to compare it to Lord of the Rings, but this just reminds me of Orwyn and her horse, or whatever. And it's just... I don't know, is this a parody of Lord of the Rings? I don't know. I hate comparing this to Lord of the Rings because Lord of the Rings is the best film ever! And you're... What is this? What even is this?
Tristan!
Also, does the store know anything about the world? Has she ever been there? Is she... Oh my god, I don't... There's no backstory, there's nothing. There's no background, there's just nothing. There's just... Okay, so the witches right now, there's a witch as well, the witch from before, and she's going to turn to goats into humans. One of them she turned to goat, and the other one was either always a goat and she literally turned a goat to a human, or it was a human got turned to a goat years ago and is now a human again. I don't know if we ever found out the answer to that question. I don't think anyone except for me cares. Make any sense? And it's Mark Williams, who does an okay job playing a goat that's a human, but also why? Just why? Also why? Why this? Why? Why? Yes, okay. Good humor. Okay, now the best scene of the movie. Sorry if I said cringiest scene before. This one is gonna top that last one off. Whatever it is, I don't even remember it. Here we go. Alright, so the unicorn splashes the wine out of his hands and points to the goblet. Children's film? I'm still so confused.
Largest in all of Stormhold.
Yeah, dick jokes. Let's move on. Why does he have blue blood? Have we seen that before? Is that given? Is that shown? Is that told to us? I'm so confused. Okay, we're gonna see a shot that reminds me of a shot from another movie. I'm not gonna say which one, but I'm gonna put them in the clip anyway, because I don't want to say those 4 words in the same video where I'm ranting about this movie. Okay, I'm not saying them anymore. But let's watch this anyway. Pirates, again, out of nowhere. We have never heard of them before. We just... No. Alright, now we're coming to the scene in which... So the captain of the ship likes to maintain his reputation as a guy. A very hardcore guy. However, secretly, behind the scenes, he is... not a manly man, and he likes to dance and wear dresses. Now, explicitly at the end of this sequence, his crew accepts him for who he is, for what he chooses to wear or how to act. However, implicitly, it is... Okay, let me just show you this clip, and this is meant as a comical clip. It's supposed to be funny. So just ask yourself while you're watching this, what are you laughing at, or who are you laughing at?
Is this?
So here he gets accepted, but then someone says...
No, don't be silly. Nonsense. You're so what, Captain? We always knew you were a whoopsie.
Of course, it's supposed to be funny. Alright, and now we continue with manliness, and then becoming a man. Because every boy has to become a man, babe. Winning the heart of his one true love. Oh dear. Alright, so now we're going to finally see that Tristan becomes a man. Here we go. Cringe attack incoming.
He told me that my true love was right in front of me.
Oh! Why is this so weird? Da 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 da. Please don't make me say those 4 words. Please don't compare this to this is so bad. I'm actually crying right now. Here the next morning, he has finally become a man. A manly man. The step every boy has to do to become a man. A manly man. Alright, let's continue. Just watch this.
Humphrey.
Thorn. You just have a death wish.
What even is this act? What is this? Look at this! Is it supposed to be funny or is it supposed to be taken seriously? Because I'm neither laughing nor taking this seriously. Okay, I'm gonna need to calm down again. This is just trying too hard.
But if he's the new king of Stormhold,
He is the king. I don't think we've learned anything more about him this whole film, except that he got a haircut, where his hair grew longer. He learned how to sword fight and to dance. He became a rat. Alright, now we have the Narnia / Lord of the Rings ending. I said the 4 words, I'm sorry. But the cringe levels are intensifying. I swear. After I finish editing this video, I'm gonna just forget that ever happened. Okay. Oh, yeah, whatever. No one cares, blah, blah, blah. Why do I keep this whole sequence in?
The Babylon candle.
So if you light the Babylon candle, you go into the sky to become a star, apparently.
Happily ever after.
Do you know those 2 stars are like millions of light years away from each other? Alright, very fun movie. Let me just add some stuff that I wrote on my blog, because why not? Oh god, so yeah, the dialogue was cringy, it was trying to be funny, but it failed completely. And all the serious moments, all the epic moments also were kind of just empty, because you never felt attached to any of the characters. There was just a kind of void in the storytelling. Of course, also with the male main character and the whole boy become a man thing, you get him saving the damsel in distress, which is the star, at the end of the movie, and the bad guy is killed by starlight. The whole film struggles with a trying too hard attitude when it comes to epicness. The music does not fit, especially with the lack of characters who are likable or who we get attached to. There's nothing to attach to. They are void characters with nothing. Nothing. Yeah, the random magic ropes, lembas grass, what even is that? So basically this movie was an abduction romance with a very unlikable main character, a very misogynistic, male-orientated theme of heroism and becoming a man. It was about getting the girl. What else was there? I don't think there was anything else to learn from this movie. Explicitly accepting gender nonconformity, but also implicitly seriously laughing at it. So yes, 86%. I absolutely loved this movie. It was amazing. It was apparently much better than Game of Thrones Season 8, all of it combined. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about this movie. If there's no reason for me to give a half point to this movie, then I have to give it a 0. So I'm trying to find a good thing about this movie. I'm trying. What about these magical ideas? They're good ideas. Elephants and flying. I'll give the half point to the pirate ship and the electric storm saver thing. I'll give half a point to that way. It doesn't get a 0, and you can all go home happy. Maybe I'll also make a video about Shazam, because that was just as bad. But I don't know why. I had to get this out of my system, because I can't stand seeing a movie and then being like, this was and then seeing that it has 86% on Rotten Tomatoes, and also seeing that it's better than Game of Thrones Season 8, and I can't accept that. So I had to do this for my sake and the world's. It is my duty as a YouTuber and a reviewer to let the world know that some films are just not that good. I'm sorry. In the next review, I'll hope to make good so I can do Shazam after that. Alright, see you all in the next video, or in the video that I made a few weeks ago and that I haven't edited yet. Eek! Bye!
Stay tuned for my next video. Maybe a cover, but I don't know. May also be a schedule, usual YouTuber vlog, or trailer analysis for my film student blog. So subscribe to see more. Just me, I have more in store. Ooh.